What is going on, family? You can watch your screen. I mean, these are Ghanaian market women. They're crying. Help me understand what is going on. Why? Ghana, I'm asking you a question. Why are your women crying in the market? These are tomato traders in Ghana. Why are they crying in the market? These and more are crying in the market because they saw the future of their business is no longer certain in the tomato industry. You Ghanaians right now, as we're speaking, you should hold your seatbelt because tomato is one of the things you use in your house. It's going to spike. And some of the women also, instead of crying, they tend to cry to joy. Do you know how they're doing it? They are holding the tomatoes down so that when the price go up, they sell it to you. So wait, you are going to face serious tomato crisis in Ghana if your leaders don't take their leg and put it on the ground. This is what is going on, family. Burkina Faso's authority released a statement, and they listed a lot of things in the statement. They put a ban on tomato export in Burkina Faso. Reason why they are doing this is going to shock you. Ghanaians are dragging the Burkina authority that, hey, Burkina Faso cannot do that. We love Burkina Faso. When Ibrahim Traore came here, the way we receive him and blah, blah, blah. Listen, the leader of Burkina Faso is not here to serve your interests. He's serving the interests of his people and his country. It is to your leaders to serve your interests. Ibrahim Traore will not do to you what your leaders fail to do to you. All right? So let's get right into the detail to understand what is going on right here. If you're already here, can you help me hit the like button and subscribe? That will not take anything from you. All right? It shows that you are supporting us. Beautiful. On 16 March, this is what happened. The government of Burkina Faso officially suspended all export of fresh tomatoes until further notice. They didn't give date that until this time or not. Until further notice. Nobody know when they are going to notice. In addition to that, they stopped issuing what they call special export authorization. That is to say that, let's say, assuming there's a ban on tomato export, they can issue that, oh, Ghana, because you are a strategic partner, we issue special export authorization for you. You can export tomatoes from us for now. Okay, so that one also, they say, PAO is not going to happen. They give traders who are already trading, exporting tomato before the ban happened, they give them 2 weeks window to finish the exportation. And they add a warning to it that anybody that violates the ban, these people will face sanctions and confiscation of their goods. As we ban tomato exports and then somebody do kululu to export, you are in trouble. You are on your own. They order that if in case anybody violates the ban and they catch you, somebody write in the comment section, catch you, they will seize your tomatoes and the tomato will be redirected straight to local factories in Burkina Faso. Now, why did Burkina Faso ban the export of tomatoes? The main reason is industrialization and self-sufficient. Burkina Faso is building domestic tomato processing industry. Now, because of these factories that are there, the factories need more fresh tomatoes from the marketers. Before you even blame the government, let me bust your mind. Are you aware when the attack recently happened in Burkina Faso, which involved our Ghanaian traders? Are you aware women in the market were interviewed by TV3? The women made it clear that, look, these days they don't understand what is going on. When they go to the market previously, the women, people who sell the tomatoes, the farmers, and the people who they trade with, they don't give them attitude when they are buying tomatoes. No, nobody give them attitude. They even want you to come and buy, because if you don't buy it, it's market tomatoes, it can spoil. So they want Ghanaians to come and buy or others to come and buy. So the women or the traders are actually calling, the farmers are calling the market. They want the market that come and buy. But these days, they notice something unusual, which is the fact that when they go, they are flexing on them. Should we sell to you? Should we not sell to you? It's like they don't want to sell, but because you're already here, we will sell to you. So they are giving them attitude, all right, which is unusual to the previous one. The reason is because one of the women even made it plain that it is because of the tomato factories that they are building tomato processing factories that they are building in the country. It's requesting more from the farmers and people who are producing the tomatoes. So if they are making more money in their country, whether you come and buy or not, and they are even making more money when they sell to the factories, and the factories are requesting more because of the purpose of the factory. Let me explain this to you. The government of Burkina Faso, they want more tomatoes to be kept in the country, to produce tomato paste locally instead of exporting them. That way, they can create jobs and boost agro-industrial value chain. In simple terms, instead of exporting raw tomatoes to Ghana and others, Burkina Faso want to process and sell the finished product. Now, when they were launching these factories and this idea of building the factories came to play, the leader made it clear that the purpose of the factories is to meet national demand, national consumption. 100%, they will produce enough for the entire country. Tomato paste, they will not import any tomato paste. They will produce enough for the entire country to the level where they can export outside. So they need more tomatoes on board. So if you are coming, you are buying away, you are affecting them. Meanwhile, Burkina Faso, they harvest all year round, yet when we are buying away from them, they are having shortage when it comes to the supply to the factories. When you compare the price, selling to the factory is making more money to the farmers than Ghanaians coming to buy. At the same time, it's causing shortage. So our women are crying in the market because Ghana is heavily dependent on Burkina Faso for tomatoes. The reality is that we in Ghana here, we spend over $400 million yearly importing tomatoes from Burkina Faso, when we can invest that money in agriculture here. Because the leader of Burkina Faso realized that these factories that we are building will be needing more production of tomatoes. So they bought machines and then empower the farmers through irrigation and whatever support they can get to produce tomato rapidly. So if you're a tomato farmer in Burkina Faso right now, you are going to be a millionaire because of what is going on related to the factories and then the demand of the factory. About 90% of Burkina Faso's tomato exports to Ghana. When you look at the real supply volume, it goes as 100,000 tons annually. This means that Ghana's tomato market is directly tied to Burkina Faso. Any disruption in the chain from Burkina Faso will result in instant price hike. And let us make this clear also, that the ban didn't just happen in isolation. Before the ban, in February, Ghanaian tomato traders were attacking Burkina Faso. In Titao, 7 to 8 traders were unalived by militants. Traders stopped traveling to Burkina Faso. Imports were already declining sharply after that. So Ghana is facing double pressure here. Security risks, which is the fact that traders are afraid to travel, and now official ban. For the security risk, somehow anyhow, some barge went, later the government, they handled the situation and then some barge went to buy, and which is the reason why tomato somehow anyhow slack a little bit. When our traders were attacked, that one alone, within the space of that 2 weeks, that there was a pause when our traders were attacked. Do you know what happened? The basket of tomatoes jumped from 3,000 Ghana cedis to 8,000 Ghana cedis plus. Yes. Because of this, for the fact that many traders rely entirely on Burkina Faso's trip, some of the traders, they rely directly on Burkina Faso's trip. They are going to be affected. Drivers who have been going to Burkina Faso, conveying our traders to Burkina Faso and coming, they are going to lose their job. They need new job right now. They need new avenue because they ban it. Our market women will not go again. Some of the drivers, this is what they depend on. When there is a shortage in Ghana and then our women are going up and down like that, that is how they make money. Drivers are going to be affected also. So this is technically a risk to food security in Ghana. Burkina Faso is making decision and it's affecting Ghana here. It looks like Ghana, everything affects us. When there is war in Ukraine, it affects us. When there is war in Iran, it affects us. When Burkina Faso say we want to process our own tomatoes, we want to do everything locally, we put a ban on tomato, it's affect us. Everything that's happening outside there is affecting us. Do we also do something that it affects people? Now the traders, market women are crying that they need government intervention. There is anger in the system about Ghana's over-dependence. We depend too much on people. Why can't we grow our own tomatoes? That is the real conversation on board right now. Now, some traders have started different way, okay? It doesn't mean that all hope are lost. Some traders have taken different route, which is Togo, but that is going to be more expensive. Still, we are going to be affected because prices will go high. When they go to Togo, the price, the roots, everything is expensive. So it's kind of like double the expenses that they will be making when they go to Burkina Faso. So still, we are going to have price hike. Tomatoes will come on board, but we are going to have price hike. Other tomato traders are also doing something. They are holding the tomatoes. They are packing the tomatoes down. They are buying it now, putting it down. Wickedness, waiting for the price to shoot. Then they are going to make triple amount of money on our head just because our leaders refuse to invest in agriculture. As at now, we are doing this. I know that Ghana government launched a national tomato production strategy, which is 2026 to 2030. Thereabout those things. Look, at the end of the day, these things will do it, and nothing will happen. We are looking for real action on ground now. When this thing happened in Burkina Faso, the attack happened. Normally, in any serious country, the government needs to take emergency action on the ground to tackle food security immediately. That is a sign that we have gotten. Now, when the attack happened, some people also insulting Burkina Faso authority. Some of them even go as far as, why did they not release statement? Meanwhile, they are the one who communicated to your people. Some people on social media, Burkina Faso government, we love Burkina Faso, how Trade was received here, and no even statement from the minister. Meanwhile, the Burkina Faso, when something like that happened, they don't release statement immediately. When they want to release statement, they will finish investigation about the story. It's your government that click, they put it. No. Some of these things they come to social media to hype you. But they don't do things like that in Burkina Faso anymore. Before they come and put statement, they need to include details in the statement to make the statement clear after investigation for everybody to understand what exactly happened. Burkina Faso is doing nothing wrong to Ghana. They are only moving towards economic sovereignty, adding value locally, and reducing raw export. Ghana, we are still reliant on importing raw agricultural goods, which is not good. This is a classic African problem that we need to deal with. One country will be producing, another country will be consuming. Now Burkina Faso is breaking that cycle. And I'm happy that we are all going to feel the heat. Do you know why I'm happy? It will make our leaders to begin to think. Sometimes people need to feel some heat before they can take certain action. That is why I'm supporting this move by Burkina Faso. I said it from the beginning that the leader of Burkina Faso is serving the interests of these people. We need a team. We build the factories. We can't be supplying to you where our factories will be empty, where we are looking for tomatoes to process. Where are your factories? You to build factories, create demand for tomato production in your country through tomato processing factories. Create high demand and see how people will be going into agriculture. You can make tomato production amazing business for every young person to venture into. When there are factories, we know that we will not harvest tomato and then tomatoes will be dead, there's no market, and then it will spoil, rotten. No, we know that there are factories processing these goods. Once you are done, they are buying. So the factories are collecting daily, every day, and there's high demand. People will venture into tomato because they know that when they produce it, it will not go waste. There is factories that will take it. You will get your money. If the market is not going to accept it because there is too many tomatoes in the market, the factories will take it and process it to become tomato paste, and then we'll have tomato paste in all our supermarket, our market, made in Ghana. And your women are crying and crying. You see, I feel for our market women. It's not your cry alone. We are also going to cry. Okay, because when the tomato become 110 series, it is our pocket. But at the end of the day, some of us, we are happy. It will make our leaders think and increase, they will create a avenue for high demand for tomatoes. But anyway, opinions, they say, are different. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, subscribe to be part of this awesome, amazing family. See you in the next episode. Respect.